Hey everyone, this is Carl with Little Root Lessons here, going over match 2 of our week 2 draft between Quentin and Tommy from our Discord server. I have a bye week this week, so I will not be playing a match this week. But I decided that since I'm not playing a match, that you all should probably see the other matches, and we're going to just do commentary over their battle today. Both their teams are... it's kind of one-sided, I feel like. I know looking from Tommy's draft list that he has a lot of very strong VGC Pokemon, and Quentin's lists are a little bit more meme than actual, like, teams. As we can see here, we've got Quentin's team of Gengar, Frostmoth, Obstagoon, Toxtricity, and then Primarina, which was his pickup this week, actually, just for today's match. And then his last Mon, if I remember right, is... goodness, what was it? Oh, Whimsicott. He's got a really weird build of Whimsicott he's been playing with. It's Prankster still, but I think he's got like Giga Drain and Memento on it, so it can do these weird stally things. I'm not sure what his plan was. But as we can see here, he's picked Primarina Gengar as his lead, with Frostmoth and Obstagoon as backup. As we can see, Tommy's team is just filled with actual BGC mons that everyone's very familiar with: Durant, Togekiss, Arcanine, Melodic, Dragapult, and Snorlax. So, getting into game 1 here. Well, we're kind of looking from just Quentin's perspective here. We don't really get to watch Tommy's. There's no good way to spectate these things. But Tommy's team's pretty straightforward VGC style, so we should be able to infer a lot of what he's going to pick and choose. Looks like we have a Dragapult Togekiss lead out of Tommy. And we already know Quentin's lead was going to be Gengar Primarina from Pokemon Select. So from here, looking at the moves, it looks like we're just like a Perish Song trap set here, with Gengar, Max Terror, and Primarina using Perish Song. So you got a cool little synergies thing here going on. I expect Dragapult to attack into this Gengar though and try to OHKO it. I would not be surprised if we see a turn 1 Dynamax from it. As for the Togekiss, Togekiss might use Redirection to try and save the Dragapult from a lot of damage out of this Gengar, just in case we don't OHKO it. But if we D-Max, we should, but if we don't, we may not. No D-Max out of the Dragapult does a lot of damage, though. Just enough, not quite enough to OHKO. And the Terror goes off, and Dragapult goes down from that. This locks Togekiss into the fight and can no longer escape, meaning this Perish Song will mean death in 3 turns for... looks like we get a Yawn out of the Togekiss to Drowsy the Primarina. I'm not sure what function that serves, but we could probably see later on how the match goes. What does Tommy send out here? Probably... oh, it looks like he brought Milotic. I was going to say probably Arcanine would be good here, because with Primarina going to sleep, Arcanine resists the Fairy-type moves out of it. But Milotic also does a good job here of just being super resistant to what Primarina is doing, and can hopefully just tag this Gengar for just a little bit of damage. Looks like we're getting a Max Guard just stall out these Perish Song turns, and we're going for a second Perish Song to get it on this Milotic, which is interesting. There's the Max Guard we knew about coming. Togekiss went for Dazzling Gleam. Let's see how much damage this does to Primarina, because this could be significant. That's a pretty good chunk. That's about a 4th. Milotic also went in for the Gengar to try and get it, and doesn't work because of the Max Guard, and we get the Perish Song off from Primarina. So now Gengar, Primarina, and Togekiss are all on turn 2. Milotic's on turn 3, and Primarina's asleep. So now the question is, what do we do from here? Do we go for another Terror to lock this Milotic in? Do we swap Primarina out for something? We could hope we wake up, I guess. I guess that's the plan, is we'd hope we wake up and put Togekiss to sleep. I don't see why we would attack the Togekiss and then try to put it to sleep as well. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. Oh, Milotic gets the helping hand off. If this doesn't OHKO the Togekiss, then Togekiss is going... Oh, we would attack for Milotic. Okay. So, Milotic's now about half. Can't escape. Dazzling Gleam hits really hard. Was going to take out the Gengar probably either way. But doing about another third of Primarina's health is really good here. And Primarina's still asleep, so we're not really going to be able to do anything here. Because another Dazzling Gleam like that will take out Primarina no problem. Togekiss and Primarina's counts fall to 1. Milotic falls to 2. And we're going to send out... It looks to be Frostmoth is what we're thinking. Yep. Frostmoth with Wise Glasses. So we're not locked into our special... We're not choice specs. But we have a slight boost to our special attack. Granted, it's not a very good one. Looks like we're going for the Blizzard. To hopefully just hit both these guys. I don't understand why we would do that. A lot of these move choices are weird, especially if Togekiss is getting ready to go down to Perish Song. There's no point in trying to deal damage to Togekiss. I would much rather just focus on this Milotic and try to get it weaker. Frostmoth Ice Scales takes that hit decently well. Blizzard, Milotic dodges the Blizzard. So Togekiss is going to take a bunch of damage here. Yep. Almost OHKO'd. And then Milotic Scald into the Frostmoth. Tanks that pretty good too. Ice Scales is a real good ability when both Mons on the field are special attackers. Healing with leftovers a little bit, getting up above half again. But this will be the end of Togekiss and Primarina. Down they go. Milotic's is down to 1, so it's got one more turn left. And seeing that both players are on their last Mons, this Milotic is dead next turn for sure. We're going to see what happens here. We can do... I'm not sure what this... There's Durant. Now that's scary. Durant can definitely deal with both of these Pokemon in time. By itself, 2v1. Looks like we're going to go... for a wide guard. Interesting. And we don't really have good coverage to beat up this Durant. If we had Fire Punch, we might be able to OHKO it here. But since we don't have Fire Punch, it looks like we're going for a Brick Break, which will deal a little bit of damage. I guess the wide guard is just in case Milotic goes for Muddy Water, and then Durant focuses into the Obstagoon here. Expected the Dynamax from Durant. You almost have to, just because a Hustle plus Life Orb does so much damage. Wide Guard going off. Gonna protect it from any of the spread damage moves. Max Steel Spike going into the Obstagoon. Oh, almost OHKOs. If that OHKO'd, I think this is 100% done. We'll see how much this Brick Break can do to this very low defense Durant. That does almost absolutely nothing. Notably, the Wide Guard here protecting from the Icy Wind that actually needed to be protected from. That's a very good call on his part, but I don't think it'll be enough to get through this Durant. Milotic goes down to Perish Song count, finally hitting 0. Durant is built like I think he is. Durant most likely has Rockfall, meaning we can just attack into this Frostmoth and set up sand. We're not really scared of anything. coming out of those two Pokemon. Like if the Obstagoon had Fire Punch, we would have already seen it. Yep, Max Rockfall into the Frostmoth means that this game is over. Tommy gets game 1. Quentin putting up a really good fight with that Perish Song Trap team, but Durant's just powers out through everything. And Ice Punch not doing a whole lot there either. Taken out by the sand. End of game 1. Going into game 2, we could probably expect some changes from Quentin's side now that he's seen what Tommy's Pokemon most of the time do. I don't know if Tommy really wants to change his strategy. It worked pretty well that last round. But Quentin's team may have to go back to the drawing board and try to figure out a new strategy. I don't think Perish Trap is enough to actually get him to win there. It's just a little too slow and gimmicky. So going into match 2, I'm expecting some changes. Okay, looks like we're gonna, I guess, go the same way. Lead Gengar, probably Primarina. Oh, lead Toxtricity, huh? That seems a little scary, but it could be fine. Bring Primarina in to Perish Song, and looks like we're bringing in that Whimsicott that weird Whimsicott build he was telling me about. Nope, we're changing it up again. Looks like we're doing Toxtricity Primarina lead with Whimsicott and Gengar. Oh, okay. Whimsicott, Toxtricity, Gengar, Primarina. So we have the Perish Song trap combo that we had last game, and we're bringing Toxtricity in as damage and Whimsicott in as support to Toxtricity. I know this Whimsicott build is a little weird. A lot of Quentin's Pokemon's builds are a little weird. He doesn't like to play traditional style VGC moves. He likes to branch out and find new things. And we've got the same lead out of Tommy, Togekiss Dragapult, as to be expected, and Quentin's called the counter with Toxtricity and Whimsicott. Overdrive is going to do a bunch of damage here if this Togekiss doesn't change. And looks like we're going for Cotton Spore to slow down this Dragapult. Looks like Tommy caught the swap into Milotic. Again, same 3 mons from last time. Nothing's changed yet. Cotton Spore goes off because we're Prankster, slowing the Dragapult and the Milotic. Competitive goes off, raises Milotic's special attack. Dragapult, Flamethrower, OHKO's that Whimsicott. No surprise there. Overdrive hits really hard, puts Milotic to half. Dragapult takes about a fourth. Throat Spray is triggered now, so now we have our special attack boost. So now we can G-Max or D-Max and try to just smash into these Pokemon. I'm expecting G-Max. Looks like we're bringing out the Primarina. Gonna force this Dragapult to switch most likely. And do we go for the G-Max here? We do. We're going G-Max Stun Shock, probably into this Milotic. And then Moonblast or Sing. Moonblast into the Dragapult. See if... Call his switch bluff out. See if he switches or not. See if this Dragapult wants to switch out or not. And then we'll find out what the other Pokemon is in the back here, hopefully. Maybe. He might just switch into Togekiss to tank it. Yep, gonna pull out Dragapult and swaps into Togekiss to try to take a Fairy-type move if it sees it. Here comes the G-Max Toxtricity. Here comes that Stun Shock. This will likely OHKO this Milotic. Milotic is down. Togekiss is poisoned now. That might come into play later as the game progresses. It helps take out some of the bulk out of Togekiss. Moonblast coming in for... That's a decent chunk. And it lowered Togekiss's special attack, so now Togekiss isn't going to deal as much damage unless it gets the crit. So what do we send out here now? Do we go Durant? Not Durant. Oh, we do have Durant. We have Durant in the back. Okay. Durant's probably the best answer to this Toxtricity. So I'm not surprised. So Tommy didn't change a thing, which is to be expected. Looks like we're going to try and hit this Durant with everything we got. Yep. Gonna hope we get the Sing off here, it looks like, as well, if we don't hit it. This is a real risky play, because you're probably not hitting this Durant. It is 100% faster than you. So whatever this Durant attacked into is likely gonna go down. Be it Steel Spike or Stomping D-Max Stomping Tantrum. Max Quake, that's what it is. Can't remember the ground type move at all. Max Quake, yep. Max Quake into probably Toxtricity here, taking it out for sure, yep. There's no way it survives that at 300 HP. Giving Togekiss that special defense boost it needs to survive Primarina's hits. Down goes Toxtricity. Losing health to the Life Orb there. Togekiss goes for Yawn to put this Primarina to sleep. It worked last time, so we're going to try to do it again. Gets the Sing off. Oh, that's really big. Durant's asleep. Durant's turns now are numbered here because it can... If it doesn't get out of this sleep eventually, then it's just going to go down to probably these attacks that are getting through off this Primarina. And here comes the Gengar. Not sure what Gengar is going to do here. Looks like Icy Wind. I'm not sure why we're Icy Winding this almost dead Togekiss instead of just attacking it because we're faster. But I guess we just want chip damage on Durant. Damage is damage as it goes like that. Durant's still asleep. Icy Wind goes off. Almost taking out the Togekiss. Almost does it. Speed down for Togekiss and Durant. Togekiss hits that Dazzling Gleam. Let's see how much damage it deals here. Gengar takes about a 6th. Crit on the Primarina deals a significant chunk of damage there. Moonblast on the Durant actually deals a decent amount. Gengar heals a little bit off that Black Sludge. Togekiss can go down to Poison here. If it roll... Yep. Togekiss goes down to Poison. Primarina still is now asleep. So now comes out the Dragapult that we went through earlier, which will be faster than this Gengar. I expect Dragapult to probably take out the Gengar and then Primarina maybe wake up eventually. If Primarina wakes up here, it can take out the Dragapult no problem. Otherwise, this Gengar is gonna most likely die for nothing. Going for that Sing, see if we can wake up and Sing. Nope, going for the Moonblast. See if we can wake up and Moonblast this Dragapult back and get it out of here. Dragapult, Shadow Ball into the Gengar, to be expected here. This will take out Gengar for sure. See if we get this turn 2 wake up. Durant still asleep. That Durant wakes up. That meant Primarina was dead, and Primarina still asleep as well. So Dragapult is getting to run rampant on this battlefield here. It's 2-1. Durant's Dynamax turns are done. So now it's just, can Dragapult take out this Primarina before Primarina wakes up? Moonblast into Dragapult. Just gotta keep going for it. Hope you wake up and take it out. Dragapult's probably going Shadow Ball. Yep. I believe we are, from the looks of it, looks like we're Choice Specs. Yep. Probably Specs. Durant sleeps still, but Primarina wakes up, gets the Moonblast off. Oak takes out the Dragapult. So now it's Dragapult down. Primarina versus a sleeping Durant. Primarina may be able to sneak this one out. Sparkling Aria does a significant amount of damage from a stab water. It's 90 base power. It could easily deal enough damage to maybe take out a 3/4 Durant. Hoping to still asleep. Here we go. Oh, Durant woke up. Ironhead's gonna end this game. Quentin goes down 0-2 to Tommy. Tommy's the victor. It was real close, both matches. Much closer than I thought they would be from seeing the team previews, but comfort is better than surprise in this case, it looks like. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Helps out a lot. There should be somewhere on here a link to the other Draft Week 2 video that is out, should be out by now, of Carter versus Kyle, my last week opponent. That one should be a real good match to watch as well. Both of them are real good players. If you want to know more about our community league, join our Discord, links in the description down below. You can join us there and get in on the next draft league we're doing, which probably should be about the same time the DLC drops, so we get access to all these new Pokemon and get to play with an actual new meta and have a lot of fun with that. Beyond that, you can find us on Twitter, on Twitch. Links for all that stuff's down in the description below. I'd like to thank everyone again for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.